Which type of melee weapon is the best in Worldbox? Let's find out. So, you guys know the drill with this. We got 4 kingdoms on this map. We got the Sword Kingdom, the Spear Kingdom, the Axe Kingdom, and the Hammer Kingdom. And I edited all their cultures so that they can only craft one weapon type. So if we go into the Sword Kingdom, they can craft everything in the entire game, but they can only craft swords. I also made their knowledge gain like super low, so they'll never be able to get a level up. And then if we go to Hammer Kingdom, it's the same thing, just with hammers and etc. But what we're also gonna do is rain just a ton of resources on this map. I just want them to make as many like weapons as they possibly can. Keep in mind they can technically craft every material like right off the bat, so they should be able to make adamantine and whatever else like immediately. All right, so that looks good. We're gonna give them until year 100 to kind of build out their kingdoms, hopefully get some armies, and then we're gonna send them all to war. So they should be able to craft houses like right off the bat, or build houses. The King of Swords is named Ibu. Let's add him to our favorites. Oh, we should actually like deck out every king of every kingdom. Let's see. Let's just give them like full adamantine sets. This is the Sword Kingdom. Let's give them a sword. Oh, let's like modify them as much as we can. We'll just give them protection 5 and balance, whatever that is. Critical chance 40%. Yeah, looks good. Okay, let's throw those in there, and then let's actually do that the same for the sword. And then for the King of the Spears, this looks like him over here. Let's see what his name is. Sotebi. Okay, so we'll just give him the spear. Where's that? There you are, sir. And then King of the Axes is King Tavu. We'll throw him an axe. There you are, sir. And then Viragu's the last one. We will give him his hammer. And I'm gonna try and not give it to that kid too. We should also give them the immortal perk. I wonder if they are collecting resources yet. Let's see. No, they're just collecting herbs. They also weirdly have not moved past tents yet. All right, looks like the Axe Kingdom does have a little house here, so they're developing a little bit. They are actually collecting resources, unlike somebody. They got stone and wood, so no army yet, but they are up to 20 populations. That's pretty good. This is the Spear Kingdom, and they are still on tents. But man, their king is just so fast. I guess we did add like a lot of speed with this armor. We added like +6 speed for every piece of armor he has. Plus his spear also adds speed, I guess, too. So he's got 87 speed, 115 speed, 87 attack speed, 203% critical chance, and 75% armor. So these kings are gonna be like super hard to kill. It's funny because I feel like King Sotebi, he's the only one in the Spear Kingdom that I've seen building like anything. Like I think that he just built this entire colony by himself. Yep, and there he goes again, building a dock all by himself. Okay, year 25, looks like spears are in the lead with 84 population. Then you got swords, axes, and hammers are still weirdly just not doing very well. They've barely built like any actual housing. They just still have a bunch of tents. And I guess just all the rich people live in the houses or something. Okay, they do have some armies though. I'm not seeing a lot of weapons, but there really should be. Yeah, I guess no weapons yet, but they'll get there. For swords, oh, they just built a new colony. Okay, so they're expanding a little bit. Oh, I do see some swords, actually. Yeah, I'm seeing some armor and swords. This guy's got like almost a full mithril set. And then this guy's got like an iron or a steel sword. Okay, looks like Spears has a pretty good army. I'm seeing a lot of spears, though. They seem to be mostly like stone though. I don't see anything past stone for them yet. All right, then axes down here. They've got a 10, and I do see a few axes here. And then hammers. Oh dang, they only have 2 army. What are they doing? They have so much land they can expand into. I don't know why their population is so capped. Maybe they just need to get out of this spot. I think maybe once they get to the like this open area, they'll start to expand a little bit quicker, but they better figure it out because time's ticking. Okay, year 50, looks like hammers have caught up a little bit. You got, oh, axes actually took the lead as far as population goes. They're up to 355, followed by swords, spears, and hammers. And you got all the kingdoms have expanded into some new colonies. You got 3 new colonies from swords, 3 new colonies from spears, then 4 new colonies from axes, and like 2 new colonies from hammers. Hammer did build up their army quite a bit though, so that's good to see. They're up to like 40 for this one squad. Swords are definitely starting to get pretty decked out. I'm seeing a lot of stone and like silver here. Oh, this guy's got adamantine too. So yeah, this army's pretty decked out besides like a few sticks. I'm seeing a few adamantine swords too. Spears. Yeah, seems like they're doing pretty good as far as weapons goes. They don't have like a lot of better materials, but they do have most of their guys outfitted with at least stone weapons. And then axes looks like they're doing about the same. A lot of their guys still have sticks, but I'm seeing a lot of like really good axes in here. And I assume, yeah, a lot of the people with sticks also have armor too, so. Okay, year 75, we got 25 years until everything ends. So I gotta be honest with you guys, I may have turned on infinite resources just for like a second, which gave every city like 999 of every material. But to be fair, I mean, it did that for everyone, so it doesn't really make anything unfair. I just feel like I wanted to see a lot more weapons than were being produced. So I did cheat a little bit, but it's okay. I don't think anyone really cares. Yeah, you can see the Sword Kingdom has tons of swords now, and a ton of adamantine swords, and mithril and steel. Then the Hammer Kingdom kind of made a comeback. They're up to 1055, and they do have some pretty big armies. Let's see. Okay, the armies actually look really good. I still see a lot of sticks, but I'm seeing like a lot of especially steel axes here. Yeah, like steel. I saw some iron, and I think I saw, yeah, I do see a couple adamantine guys here. Then we got the Axe Kingdom. They're looking good. Okay, Spear Kingdom, which I think have the most population. Or no, they don't. Whoa, what the heck happened? Yeah, I guess swords. Yeah, swords is definitely in the lead with 1508. Axes 1462, then spears and hammers. So hammers really like not that much behind spears, but spears does seem like they have a pretty good amount of army and a lot of adamantine stuff. Except for this army just sucks. And I think all 4 of our kings are still alive. Tavu, Satebi, Aibu, and Varaigu, all still alive. Tavu has a kill already. I'm not really sure how, but apparently he murdered a man already. Okay, and year 100. So pick who you're voting for now, because everyone's about to die. All right, so it looks like axes are making the first move. They're sending in their huge army here into the Hammer's base. Meeting their army here. I can't really tell. I think Axis is pulling ahead, though Hammers does have this like big army down here in the bottom left. So let's just hope they don't notice them. All right, yeah, this city's coming under capture. Oh, yep, they're sending in their big army. Okay, we'll see, but I think Axes are also sending in more of their army here. I think Hammers and Swords are about to go at it. And then you have Spears trying to capture this colony, but I think things are not going to go super well for them. Yep, Axe's armies just arrived, so I think they're going to take this colony. I think that's the first colony to fall, but they sent all of their army down into Hammers, so now they're just getting destroyed by Spears up here in the north. And Swords is also like taking over some of their land. Spears just took this colony. I think they're going to try and take this one next. And this one's not like super well defended, so we'll see. I think they just have to take out this tower and they should be able to take it. All right, how long is it gonna take to destroy this tower? Ooh, this guy's got an adamantine axe or whatever. So that one's down. Spears is definitely gonna take this colony over. Oh, Hammers is actually trying to take this one over. I think them and Axes are kind of fighting over that one. Hammers really just needs to be defending their own base though. Oh, I didn't even think about the fact that since they have no range weapons, these ships can just sit here and just like destroy everyone. Like these guys just like literally cannot do anything about this. Oh, Spears has super been pushed back. How did that even happen? I thought they were doing so well, but I think Axes just went like super hard after them. Dang, and then Axes is using the boat strategy to just like range all their citizens. Oh no, that's actually Spears that's doing that. Axes does have a boat down here though. I mean, they could potentially make a comeback, but man, I'm really surprised. I honestly thought that Spears was gonna do the best. But I guess if you think about it, Spears like only really makes sense if there's like cavalry. So I don't know. I don't feel like if you're going toe to toe with someone with a sword, like a spear would really be effective, but I also don't know. I mean, yeah, hammers is really not doing too bad. They're up to 1,500. They just took another colony from axes, so they're up to, 1,700 now. And then swords, like their population is pretty good, but as far as army goes, I don't really see very much. Yeah, looks like they have 123 total. Meanwhile, Hammers has like 273, so they're actually beating them in army. Oh, I wonder if the kings are still alive. Oh yeah, King Varagu is still here. Let's see, how old is he now? 128. Still chilling. I wonder if the Spears King is still the same. It is. So Tebi's still here. Okay, we'll have to like make sure we pay attention to when kingdoms reach like their capital city so we can actually watch like the kings in action. All right, Hammers continues to push north. I think they're probably gonna take this unless the ship can like destroy their entire army. Okay, yeah, this is gonna come under capture. And so I think they only have 2 colonies left, Irilkio and Kyork. Okay, I feel like hammers and swords are both making some good pushes into axes. The swords just took one of Axe's cities down here in the southeast, and then hammers is also kind of moving or pushing east. Yeah, I don't know. This is all kind of contingent on if hammers and swords like attack each other, because I think if they both teamed up, they could probably take out axes. But by themselves, I don't think that could super work. Spears are down to their last colony. Yeah, I'm really excited to see King Sotebi in action. We're just waiting on axes to send in like a big army to try and take this out. Oh yeah, here comes King Sotebi. Let's go. He's just gonna shred. Yeah, he literally like kills everyone in 2 hits. Oh no, he's getting surrounded. Come on. He's still getting hits out. He's still getting kills. Yeah, he's literally taking out an army of like 50 right now. And actually still getting kills. He's got 13 kills now, 14. Oh yeah, they're so done with him. And he's out. Oh yeah, and this is the end of Spears. They're gonna be the first ones out. Man, I don't know what is going on. Hammers made a huge comeback. They are up to 3,000 population. Axes are still pretty high, up to like almost 4,000. But even still, I mean, if hammers can pull this much of a comeback, they could beat axes. I mean, we'll just have to see. And swords is now kind of in the same situation Spears was in. They have like 4 cities left. Okay, hammers still around 3,000, but axes just lost a big colony, I guess. Down to 30. Okay, never mind. Man, they just keep trading. Hammers keeps getting close to their population, but axes just takes a colony and then like tips the scales again. Also, I feel like swords is just kind of being a nuisance now. I don't think there's any way they can win. They're just kind of like messing up this fight between axes and hammers. We got a huge battle between axes and swords right now. It feels like there's a fair amount of axe people that like took swords, like a bunch of traitors. Okay, yeah, hammers did pull ahead in that fight. Swords is down to 500 population left. Hammers actually somehow pulled ahead. They're up to 3,600. We'll see how long that lasts though. It is kind of cool how both of them have kind of just perfectly divided this map in half. Okay, this could be the end of swords. They got 1 colony left. Oh, I don't know if their king survived. We didn't really pay attention. Oh no, he did. 1 colony left and it's down. So swords is officially out and now it's just hammers versus axes. Hammers now has a huge lead up to 5,500. Axes is down to 2,200. So, I mean, it might just be a matter of time now. Let's see how much army they have. Axes has about 560. Hammers has about 1,000, so about double their army. Oh, but axes might be doing a little bit of a sneaky move. Oh darn it, they keep doing that. I feel like it'd be so smart to just drop the soldiers off like behind enemy lines, like back here, take over a city or 2. But no, I guess they're too stupid to do that. So at this point, there's nothing that stands between hammers and axes capital city. And I think hammers army is heading in. Yeah, and their king is still here. I just saw him. King Tavu or whatever. Okay, 5%. Yo, here he comes. Oh, heck yeah, let's go. King Tavu. Oh no, they captured him. Well, dang, he would have held out for so long if they had actually tried to fight him. He had killed 10 men and only lost like 100 health. That guy was just a monster. Well, this might be it for axes. Down to 730 population now. And I think that this is their only army right here. So we'll just kind of watch this all go down. It does seem like a fair amount of hammers people like ended up taking axes from some of the dead like army. So I wonder if they are actually a little bit better. I mean, I see one right there. Yeah, one up there. So I don't know. I mean, I guess they might have just traded a stick for an axe or something. Okay, this is the last colony for axes, and it's out. So somehow hammers, despite all odds, won this game. Yeah, I'm really surprised. I mean, to be honest with you guys, I totally thought swords was gonna win. Like, with how the game started, like, they had the most land, they had the most population. Like, I feel like their weapon is just like the best all around. Like, it's the most well-rounded weapon, whereas like hammers are probably a little bit slower, but do more damage or whatever. But yeah, they just seemed really good. And then after that, like, axes was doing so good, so I thought they would for sure win. I don't know. This game was like all over the place. I'm not entirely sure how hammers pulled ahead, but somehow they did. I think they just like focused on swords or something, like when they were weak, and just took them out so that they could secure like half the map. And then also I just realized their tagline is "We use our axe in battle," so we got to change that. But yeah, I'm not really sure. I guess they were just really smart. They kind of went for like the weaker empires and weaker cities, and then just ended up securing the game. So congrats to everyone that voted for hammers. So that war went on for about 58 years, and we're ending with 8,000 population.